Guys, we are back. We are back. We are so back. JJK Thursdays again. Season 3 just got started and it hit off with a bang. Even though I've already seen the first 2 episodes, a bunch of you have probably already seen the first 2 episodes in theaters. JJK Season 3 is back, baby. Let's go. Guys, if you can like, share, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite moment from season 3 episode 1 and 2 were down in the comments below. Let's get started. I'm gonna be doing breakdowns all season long, baby. Let's go. Season 3 picks right back up where season 2 left off. Yuji and Choso on the run. Okay, it's dark, it's depressing. Okay, if you guys remember, at the end of season 2, the horrid Shibuya incident. Okay, things are not looking good. Daddy Gojo, he's sealed. All right, we have no heroes here. Everybody's fucked. It's over. Okay, excuse my language. Yuji and Choso, they're on the run. They're doing their thing. Okay, rolling through the city, taking out curses, boom, 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 little brother, big brother things, Even though this episode is so fire, it is really sad too at certain points. At the beginning of the episode, when you see Yuji, he's sitting alone, Choso's like, bro, you can go back to Jujutsu High, it's all good. Yuji really feels like he can't go back to the school. He can't go back to anybody. And it's really sad to see that he's just isolating himself from everybody after the events of the Shibuya incident. Even though it was Sukuna controlling his body, of course, Yuji still feels a bit of responsibility that those actions were done using his body. So it may as well be him. To him, it's all the same thing. Sukuna killed those people. He killed those people. No difference, right? So, as you can see, Yuji's mental state is really starting to deteriorate. But this guy's power levels are higher than ever, man. Demon God Yuji is back in the pit. Guys, Demon God Yuji, this guy is an absolute beast. Oh, by the way, did I mention the animation? Guys, I don't know how they keep doing this. This is insane. Every season, the animation keeps getting better and better and better. I did not think they could top season 2. But here we go. Guys, the fight between Yuta and Yuji, oh my goodness. Yuta with that sword, oh my goodness. I'm getting too ahead of myself, guys. Just know. The fights in these first 2 episodes weren't even the craziest fights. The fights coming, oh, you guys better hold on. Hold on to your horses. The Culling Games is no joke, man. Anyways, my boy Yuta, the best character in Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way. Okotsu! Yes, sir! My boy. Him. Yeah. Okotsu. Sneak attack. 1 minute, Yuji's in the air. Next thing, Okotsu's on his head. On his neck. Guys, Okotsu don't play, man. Okotsu don't play. Guys, this is the guy that everybody's been hyping up for the past 2 seasons. And if you've read the manga, you know what a monster Okotsu is, okay? You know what a monster he is, okay? So that Yuji's even putting up a battle right now, and more than putting up a battle, contending, okay? It goes to show you, right? The battle is crazy. They're getting chased. They end up in a movie theater. Yuji is so sick, and Yuta with that sword, man. That sword play is just off the chart. There's this one moment where Yuji's balancing on top of the sword, and Yuta goes to slice it, and Yuta's so confused, He's like, oh, damn, I thought I cut him. Yuji's over there. There's a moment where Yuji's trying to imbue some cursed energy into his knife, but Okotsu, the pressure is just too much, Okotsu's just ragging on him. It's crazy. And then, right, Yuji manages to break Yuta's sword. Bow. He goes in for the kill. Rika! Oh my gosh. Guys, you guys don't even know. Yuta by himself is a beast. And then when he pulls out Rika, man, you better just run. It's over. Cold. Yuta walks up, stabs Yuji. End of episode 1. This now marks the second time that Yuji Itadori has died. Guys, this is crazy. The amount of shit that this guy has to go through is just ridiculous, man. The Shibuya incident, all that happened in like 5 hours. This hasn't even been that long, you know. It's probably been like, I don't know, a couple of days, maybe like a week or two since the end of the Shibuya incident, you know, since he's been on the run with Choso. It's not like it's been, you know, a year or something, right? And now he's dead again. Like, damn, this guy cannot catch a break. He can't catch a break. Alright, we start season 2 with Choso and Naoya, right? Naoya's trying to pull up, find Megumi so that he can become the head of the Zenin clan. There was this amazing moment where we just see the Zenin clan members aura farming while they're listening to Nobito's will. Like Mappa is just doing the most. Like, this is top 5 aura moments in the series. Like, the way these guys are standing, like, it's just dirty, you know? Everybody knows that Naoya is a bum, but I ain't gonna lie. Watching these episodes, I'm gonna have to take those statements back, bro. Naoya is crazy, and he had the upper hand on Choso for quite a minute. But big dog Choso, you know, he ain't Yuji's big bro for no reason, all right? He got that big dog energy, all right? Because Choso was crushing this man, okay? Choso was like, you know, he's getting hit by those speed frames. Bro, Choso just locks in, bro. He stopped playing. The thing with Jujutsu Kaisen is, it's so much deeper than just the battles, you know? Even Choso and Naoya, this is a battle of ideologies, okay? Choso, the big brother, doing whatever for his younger brothers, setting the example, walking the right path, always protecting his brothers, forgiving his brothers, you know? Striving to be the best big brother he can be. Naoya, on the other hand, he don't care none about his brothers. You know, Choso asked him, like, oh, I can tell you hate your brothers. Naoya's like, oh man, I hate them, bro. They are the worst. Ugh, I hate them. And there you can see just fundamentally the opposites, you know? This is more than just Choso protecting Yuji, you know? This is a Choso knocking some sense into Naoya, like, bro, like you're a loser, bro. Be a better brother. What's wrong with you? You know? It's crazy. Even Yuji and Yuta, you can see the opposition, right? Literally different sides of the spectrum, right? Yuta says it himself. I had a power forced upon me that I thought wasn't my own power, but it was actually my own. You know, I just had to learn to control it. But you, on the other hand, have a power forced on you that you don't even want, that you can't even control. You know, it's two sides of the spectrum. You know, it's really incredible. And then after Choso and Naoya's battle gets done, of course, the aura farmer, Yuta, man walks up, knocks Choso out with one hit. This guy didn't even turn to look at him, bro. He just like backhanded him, you know. It was mad. He just walked up behind Choso. Choso wouldn't even hear him coming up, man. He just looked behind him. He's like, huh? Next thing you know, bow, he's on the ground. They didn't even know what happened. Now he was on the ground bleeding out, you know. Yuta, you know, the only man here unscathed. Man goes, you want me to heal you, bro? Want me to heal you, little bro? Little bro. You need a little revive. You need a little revive, bro. I got a little reverse curse technique. No problem. I got, like, yo, Yuta is just a beast a demon. He's sick. Guys, like, Yuta is that guy. I'm not lying. Guys, season 3 is where you're gonna see Yuta's gonna snap, bro. You guys have no idea about Okotsu, man. Okotsu is that guy. He's been that guy. He'll always be that guy, okay? Okay? There's a reason why they say he's the next Gojo, alright? Okotsu! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me stop the glaze. Then we wake up and we find out Yuji's alive. There was a moment earlier in the episode, you know, where Choso was asking Yuji, you know, he's like, your father had to have the scars. And we see in Yuji's flashback that it's actually his mother with the scars. So if you know, you know. I'm not going to spoil the reveal yet because, you know, but if you don't know what's going on, don't spoil it in the comments and let me know what you think that means in the comments down below, okay? It doesn't take a genius to figure it out, guys. I believe in y'all, okay? Anyway, Yuji wakes up by the campfire. We find out Yuta, the boss that he is, killed him, revived them right away. So don't stress, you know, technically he had to make a pact with the higher-ups to kill Yuji after the whole Shibuya incident. But in killing Yuji and then reviving him, he technically fulfilled that pact. So it's all good. The higher-ups going to think that Yuji's dead for now. They can move in silence. We get a really sweet moment, you know, where Fushiguro pops back up, Megumi. And, you know, he just tells Yuji, you don't have to go through this alone, bro. Like, it wasn't just you that failed. It was all of us that failed. And again, this is one of the moments where Yuji just needs a speech, you know? He needs somebody to tell him, like, this is what being a Jujutsu sorcerer is, right, guys? Like, it's not all fun and games, you know? Like, of course, it might be fun. You might have fun times, fun moments, but people die. They die quickly. They die suddenly. You know, no explanations. You don't get any last words. Like, that's just how it goes, you know. We get flashbacks all episode to the Shibuya incident, and it's really heartbreaking, guys. I mean, we see Nanami, we see Nobara, you know, we see Sukuna. This is one of the things that's gonna live with Yuji forever, you know. And if he'll ever be able to get over that, it's gonna come with time. You know, maybe one day he'll be able to accept it, but definitely not right now. And it really takes Megumi super convincing him to come back to... It takes Megumi convincing him that a bunch of people are going to die, including Megumi's sister, in the Culling Games to get Yuji to, you know, get back up. Before that, it was a no-go. That's what it took to get Yuji to get back up. Like, that's how defeated he is right now, guys. And on top of that, he gets Yuta to promise him to kill him on the spot. If Sukuna even shows the slightest inkling of coming out, bow, on the spot, kill me, done. You know, like, he's not playing. We get the rules for the Culling Games. The Culling Games get explained. We're going to have to make a separate video about that, guys, explaining the rules, because I know a bunch of people online are confused about that. Even when the manga came out, a bunch of people were confused for some reason about the rules. I think it's pretty simple. If you just screenshotted it and read the rules, I think it's pretty easy to understand. But regardless, I think we're going to make a video breaking down the whole rules and what it means to players so that you guys are all up to date and you guys know what's going on, because it's a lot of information, but you're going to want to hang on to every last bit. We finally get back to Jujutsu High. They link up with Maki. We see Maki super burnt. She looks so different after Jogo. You know, it's more results of the Shibuya incident, right? It's insane. We see Yuki. She's been hiding out there too, right? They all go downstairs after Choso explains, blah, blah. I can find Tengen with my brothers. I can look for them, yada, yada, yada. Go downstairs and we end the episode meeting Tengen. Next episode will probably be a talking episode, you know? Tengen's gonna explain how the barrier works, the rules work, blah, blah. And then after that episode, hopefully, we just get into the meat and bones, because this season should just be non-stop bangers, 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 bangers. I am so excited. Oh, you know what? Let me just calm down. I don't want to say too much. But guys, let me know what you thought of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 1 and 2. This is already looking like an Anime of the Year contender, but I think we already all knew that Jujutsu Kaisen is a megalith for a reason, guys. Like, this one is just, there's something so special about Jujutsu Kaisen. It captivates all of us. I know this one is going to be a big one this season, so stay with me this entire season, guys, because we're going to be breaking down episodes every single week, and I promise you it's only going to get better and better and better from here. Like, guys, you have no idea how insane Jujutsu Kaisen really is. So this is just the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and share for more. And if you want, you can watch another breakdown here or a review here. Thank you, guys.